What's up, guys? Another 2019 season win total projection. This time around, the Auburn Tigers. If you haven't seen any of our videos up to this point, College Football Unlimited is a matchup analysis tool for college football bettors. We send out matchup analysis each week that provides you cover probabilities, and those cover probabilities have been successful in years past. So we send that out to members as well as offer the matchup simulator you see on your screen. What we're going to do today is go through Auburn's schedule and simulate each game. Once we're done simulating each game, we'll end up tallying up the win percentage and have a season win total projection. So we'll go ahead and get started with Oregon, week 1 at a neutral site field. Auburn will be a 3-point favorite and a 55% chance to win. Next up, they'll have Tulane at home. You'll see we'll take the neutral site indicator off here, and the line will jump from 21 points up to 23.5. And Auburn will be an 87% favorite here. Next up, they'll have Kent State. They'll be big favorites again, 5 touchdown favorites and a 97% chance to win. A tough road trip in week 4 takes them to Texas A&M. They'll be a small underdog here, 5 points, and have a 40% chance to pull the upset. In week 5, they'll have Mississippi State come to town. This will be a tough game for Auburn, considering they have at Texas A&M and at Florida on their schedule, both big games and big national radar games. Mississippi State is under a lot of people's radar this year with Fitzgerald leaving and some of the key defensive pieces that they had last year leaving as well. But we feel the Nick Fitzgerald departure is actually beneficial for Mississippi State to actually run a true offense. So this game will be closer to a pick'em, and Auburn will have a 51% chance to win. Week 6 has Auburn traveling to Florida. There'll be a small underdog at Florida of 5 points and have another 40% chance to pull the upset. After Florida, they'll have a bye week, and then afterwards go on the road to Arkansas. Arkansas, another underrated, somewhat bottom feeder of the SEC. We have Auburn as a 7-point favorite here and a 63% chance to win. Auburn's nearly forgot what home feels like. They travel to LSU the next week. We have LSU in our top 5 preseason rankings, so they'll obviously be an underdog here, roughly around a touchdown to 8 points, and have a 34% chance to win. Auburn finally gets to go home and play Ole Miss. Auburn's a bigger favorite here, roughly 18 points and an 81% chance to win. They'll then have a bye week and play Georgia the following week. We mentioned it in the Georgia game, but we'll mention it again. It seems like every year that Auburn gets Georgia and Alabama at home, it's very tough for both of those teams to come out with a win. We'll end up applying the Super Bowl effect more times than not for Auburn when these two teams come to town. That'll bring the score generation closer to 3 points. But as always in our season win total projections, we do not consider situational conditions. So we'll take away that Super Bowl effect. And Auburn will have a 31% chance to pull the upset. After Georgia, they'll get their cupcake game in before Alabama in the Iron Bowl. They'll have a 99% chance at winning that game. Then finally, Alabama comes to town. Same exercise as the Georgia game. Alabama obviously without the Super Bowl effect, an 18-point favorite. With it, you see a more true, feasible line in this matchup. We'll take that Super Bowl effect away and see that they have an 18% chance at winning that last regular season matchup. This brings Auburn's overall win total to 6.98. We consider Auburn, Texas A&M, and South Carolina all to have absolutely brutal schedules this year. They all dip over and have some combination of LSU, Georgia, Alabama, and Clemson. In Auburn's case, they don't have Clemson this year, but they do get Florida, who we do have as a very solid team as well. So on top of Oregon to start the year. So very tough year for the Auburn Tigers. Anything over 7 wins is great. I think if you poll most Auburn fans now, they're prepared for a tough season, but also optimistic and hoping that they can pull off an upset against Georgia or Alabama and wreck their season. So With that said, guys, as always, we do have a preseason trial. It lasts up until August 21st. Please give it a look. And we've said it before and we'll say it again. Thanks to those of you who have shown us love on social media or on your team's message boards. We appreciate that. That goes a long way in helping us spread our brand and getting our name out there. So once again, we appreciate that, guys. So until next time, you guys take it easy.